Warning, 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 warning.
This is a emergency broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 200 and something.
It's 200 and something.
I can't figure these numbers. I lose track.
Are we at 221? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, that might be.
That's right.
221.
That's right, Chuck.
221. All right, Chuck.
Hey, sometimes I remember stuff. Okay.
That one you did. I lose track of my numbers.
I mean,
so many of them, I just completely lost of what many I'm on.
it's understandable, Uncle. I mean, we're live every Friday night on Ochelli.com.
I know that. It's just that I lose track. I think I need a piece of paper and pencil just to figure out what I've got in my head.
Yeah,
I can't even have it in my head anymore.
I know. It's a lot going on. Of course, we're live, Ochelli.com, every Friday. We're also live on Twitch, YouTube, and the Periscope, which is a Twitter, basically live Twitter. So we're live streaming the video if you want to watch that. We've got action at Ochelli.com chat room. We're pulling that up. I see phase shifters there. We've got ZZZZZZS. We've got creative accidents.
Of course, he's always there. I can always trust on him being there.
So good to see you all in the chat.
Sure.
Thank you for being here.
I like to have some of those guys in the chat have a little talk. I like to hear what they sound like.
Creative Accident says he's going to go out on a date next week because no show. So there you go.
There we go. Oh, we're giving him a reason to go out on the town. There we go. That sounds good.
No. Oh, well.
Funny.
Nobody's showing up there.
Well, yeah, Uncle, we should tell our audience that next week we're going to be taking a week off.
Oh, we are.
So we won't be here for the live show, but the week after that, back as usual. So.
Oh. Yeah, I need a break myself. I agree with that. I need a break myself.
Good.
No. What else? So I was going to mention that. Anyway.
I'm glad that works out for you, Uncle.
Yeah, I want it all.
So if next Friday we won't be here, but yeah, we're live every Friday. Other than that, it's 11 p.m.
11 o'clock their time.
It's 8 o'clock here, isn't it?
8 o'clock our time. It's the 3-hour difference.
And seeing as how we're a live show, we can take calls. So if you want to call tonight, we'd really enjoy that. We hope that you do. You can call 319-527-5016. Skype works too.
All I need is one call, people. All I need is one call. Beat this sidekick.
Great. Yeah. He needs one to equal me, actually. Uncle.
One, yeah. I thought you did
two to
one.
beat me.
Well, two. I thought you.
Robin actually called into the show.
Yeah. Well, I inspected him.
So 319-527-5016 or Charles.Ochelli through Skype. You can get on the show that way. So, different ways to call into the show. We hope you will. I had somebody say that they
may call.
Yeah, that they may call. We'll see if they show up. Somebody that was on Instagram, I'm like, yeah, you can be the guest if you call in next week. Just call in. I gave them the number and everything. So we'll see if they show up. We also gave a little mission out to our listeners, didn't we, Uncle? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, about this drink.
Has to do with this?
Yeah. This drink that we gave a mission to see if they can find it. Yeah. Actually, yes, to find it. Mm-hmm. So far, Chucky couldn't find it. That's one.
Right out the gate, Uncle. I'm sorry. You know what happened?
I had to say it.
Well, you know what happened? It's okay, but I got to tell you why. See, here's the thing. First of all, we went looking just in a couple of random places that sell that kind of thing and didn't see it. So I said, okay, let's see where we can get this. And we asked the internet where to get it, and they said it was about 100 miles away from where I was sitting. So,
well, and then you don't have then you happen to have a dollar store around.
Well, no, we got dollar stores. They don't sell this stuff. See, I told Aaron this when he said dollar store beer to me the first time. They don't always have the same stuff at all the dollar stores. So, anyway, we did.
What happened?
Well, no, but hold on. We made a trip anyway. And we went around looking. And I tell you what, just because the internet says it's there doesn't mean it's there. So, more than 100 miles away from me somewhere is this drink, but nowhere where I could find it.
So Chuck, you used the Swirl Finder at swirlbeverage.com, and you actually had something show up on it?
Yeah.
Really?
It was 100.
Okay. So, do you have a drink then?
No.
You got something?
No, that's what I'm telling you is that you get there and they don't got it either. So, I don't know what to do because, maybe they just don't want it in Georgia. I don't know. So
that's Georgia.
Yeah, what are you going to do? And my dollar stores don't carry these things. Now, they carry some other weird things. Maybe I could do it reverse with you guys one time. I'll get something here. Maybe see if you could find it. But
well, you can do that, I guess.
Maybe the listeners had better luck than me because they're all over the place. Now, we don't have too many international listeners right now, just in Canada and France at the moment. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe some other people in the U.S. found it at their dollar store or somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where it is because I didn't find it. So, I don't know.
Well, at least we gave them the notice.
Yeah. If somebody calls in tonight, that's going to be awesome. And if you found it, I used the Swirl Finder too on that website because it's the website of the company. And they have this thing that you can search within 100 miles to see if they have any of the flavors. That's what I did. I did the most broad search possible. And there wasn't anything within 100 miles of us.
Oh.
And this company is based out of Southern California. I know they are. I looked them up. I think they're Orange County, maybe. I can't remember, but I know they're based out here. And their drinks aren't anywhere. It doesn't even show up that it's at the dollar store. Like the dollar store is basically going off grid for that.
You know what it is. I think I know what it is. They get you to go out to look for this stuff, but then winds up not having it. I mean, this is a trick.
They don't want to get your hopes up. Is what
right.
Is that it?
Okay.
That's what it is.
They don't want to lead you astray like that?
Something like that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
He goes out and buys these things because I'd only say get a $1 drink. Like it's only about $1.95 probably at under $2 to get one of these kind of drinks we get all the time. But I don't like them to go other places.
Creative Accidents is saying, Uncle, I think I found one 10 miles away.
From
what's in 2 weeks flavor I'll send to Chuck. Well, that's exciting that he actually found it. This is the last of our Swirl drinks that we're going to drink. It's the whipped cream flavored one we're going to drink tonight.
The last one?
Yeah, thank God.
I hope it's not like it was last week. I'm just telling you, I might not count on it if it tastes that bad, depending how it tastes.
Yeah,
I don't know how I'm going to taste this, but...
Yeah, so we'll be off next week. I do have another dollar store drink lined up, which is, I'm trying to remember. It's an interesting one that I'm actually excited about and have some, I find a little bit promising. I think it could be good. It's, for the life, I think it's like an agua fresca that's alcoholic.
Wow.
I want to say. It's agua frescas that's alcoholic that I found at the dollar store. So I'll have to put that out to see if anybody can find that to drink along with us that they can find. That'll be in 2 weeks' time as we're going to be drinking one of those things.
See, and I see a lot of people on the stream from California right now. So Carmichael, Riverside, let's see, where else? Walnut Creek, let's see, Los Angeles. Okay. Guys, there's a lot of listeners in California. There's a handful of you guys listening live right now. So here's the thing. I'm wondering if this is something that's just in Aaron's area or if it's in California. So why don't you communicate to us however you can? Tell us if this drink is around in California. Maybe, just maybe, it's not all around the country.
That's true. That might be true. You might be right there. Just threw it out there. Just threw it out there to see if anybody can find it.
I'm surprised that Creative Accidents found it within 10 miles. That's impressive because it's not within 100 according to their thing on their website. So I don't know. It's quite mystifying.
We got Accidents looking going to have a test on this drink. At least.
Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I think we'll hold off on the review for now to see if we get
too.
Any calls.
I think we
I have my doubts anybody has found it or that anybody will call into this drink, but we'll wait nonetheless, just in case.
Yeah. Give them a few minutes to know if they got it or not.
In a couple minutes, we'll drink this. Right. But, yeah, I mean...
Because here's the thing. They could be a part of the drink review, which is not normal. It's usually just you and Uncle. So... It would be. I really wanted to participate this time, but just couldn't get it.
Couldn't find it.
Right.
You just couldn't find it. What do they have in Georgia in the dollar stores?
Not a lot of those kind of drinks, honestly. Yeah, I mean, and there's all kinds of dollar stores here. Is there a particular kind of dollar store where you get these at, Aaron? I mean, I never asked this before.
Yes, however...
It's a 99-cent deal.
Yes, I withhold the actual name of the retailer because I feel like that would be an advertisement. Oh. And if they want to advertise with us, that might be doable, but I just don't want to give them free advertisement.
Oh.
Well,
does that make sense?
Is it a big corporate chain or is it like, kind of an off-brand?
No, it's corporate, but I think it's somewhat regional, though. I know that they're out here in California. They're in some other states, but I don't think it's nationwide, this chain.
Do me a favor. Type me the name of the store in the Skype so nobody else can see it. And let me do a little research real quick while you guys are talking because, it could be that we need to go to this particular dollar store. And maybe we need to find that first, and then that way we'd have the same variety you do. I mean, it's a guess.
That's
true.
Just... That's true, yeah. I think that's it.
I just sent it to you. So there, look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
You'll know it if you've seen it. Their marketing is quite distinct. Like they have a certain set of colors in their marketing, which is you would recognize it. So I don't know. I've thought about reaching out to the company to see if they'd like to do sponsorship, but I haven't done that. I have my doubts that they would be interested. So I haven't even bothered with that. But we'll see. It's still an idea of like, oh, yeah, what if we just called up the dollar store, Uncle, and see if they want to, pay us advertising dollars because we reviewed their stuff. I don't know.
Well, I think it's good for them in a way, help them out. Like they said, but then what's going on with this virus was going on, this would be an excellent thing to send it on to them. Little business people.
Oh, Uncle, Creative Accidents is in the chat asking if you heard how Prince Philip has just passed away.
Oh, yes. Today. I heard that this morning.
Any thoughts?
Well, knew I would have to pass, but that, I knew it was, I didn't know how a person dies, of course, but that's another story.
Uncle, I have news for you.
Understand how he passed away.
Well, he was very, very old. He was very old. Did you know that Prince Philip was a Freemason?
Oh, no, I did not.
Bit of a rival to yours.
Oh, no. Yeah. I did not know that.
He had a very...
How did you know that?
I think he's technically the highest ranking Freemason in the world, if I remember correctly.
Freemasons are not silent for us, but that's unusual.
I believe his rank falls under the chivalric ranks.
Oh, yeah, that's
especially
a big one.
Being his noble title and all that.
How come I didn't hear that on the Day Show?
They weren't talking about this on TV today? They were
talking about him, yes, and his service, but not this. I didn't hear this part. You know what I mean?
Okay, the closest one of those particular stores near me is in Texas.
Oh, boy.
That's
Creative Accidents.
Yeah, so it makes sense that Creative Accidents could find it.
And that would make sense.
They're mainly just along the western rim of the country, looks like. Mm-hmm. So that's why that's not really fully national, that brand. It's interesting. So just saying, that particular store, and I took a look at the type of stuff they carry, and some of their deals and observations and what it is they're doing, and who we are, blah 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 blah, all that stuff from the website. And to be honest with you, we have something like it, but not quite this particular thing. Now, here's the key about it: they have a lot of closeouts and a lot of things that are clearance items automatically. So some of the drinks you guys will get through that store would be discontinued items.
Yeah, yes,
oh,
exactly.
I didn't even know that.
I'm almost certain that's what this is.
Yeah, and maybe for a good reason.
Yeah. Well, that I can see why now. Yeah, the crappy one last week, I know.
Well,
this tastes like.
I mean, when we were sitting there trying to measure whether toilet water's better or not, yeah, that's a problem. So, just saying. All right, so if you're in the western part of the United States, you got a shot at finding this definitely, because they probably distribute it among their stores. They have a distribution policy. It's kind of interesting, but they are like the classic sort of store that we used to see in the 80s, the 99-cent type store. So that's a dollar store that's almost like a throwback to the 80s, where it was like, yeah, there were weird items that came in and out of there, but mostly they were things that, companies out of business already, forget it, and it just happens to hit their shelves.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way they used to work. Remember when they popped up in the malls? Actually, Aaron is a little young. Uncle, do you remember when... there was that green tag 99-cent store that went all over the country, and they popped up in the malls, and they always had weird stuff in there.
I remember that too.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Okay, no, I didn't realize. I'm thinking to myself, you were probably too while I was in the mall, but the little age difference between you and me, Aaron.
A little.
Little. I mean, I just turned 49, Aaron. So excuse me.
No, happy birthday again, Chuck.
Oh, hey, no, I wasn't sufficient for that. I was just saying, there's a little age difference between you and me. That's all. So yeah, but that's the type of store they are. I didn't know that these stores existed anymore. I really wish there was one near me. So kind of weird. But if you're in the western part of the U.S., you had a good shot of finding this. And yet I see no callers. I see no messages. Anybody telling me. Creative Accidents, though, might be able to find it. So there you go.
In Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just going to go ahead and drink this now. I don't expect any calls. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Creative Accidents is saying something. He says, if you guys want to hold off till next show, I'll try to find Chuck Awful Drink 2, so you'll suffer together. Oh, and we do have an extra week where he'd be able to do that. So maybe we'll make the decision here to hold off on...
Let's hold this off, because I'm afraid of what it's going to taste like myself.
Ourselves with this.
Yeah, we're going to hold it off. We're not going to drink it.
So you'll delay your torture for 2 weeks, Uncle.
Yeah. I don't mind, because the last one was terrible. Let me tell you. I should have said a zero.
I mean, maybe this one's good.
I don't know.
Hey,
maybe.
I'm not. Don't open it. I agree with Crazy Accident said. Hold it off. You get him one.
Well, that way, Creative Accidents, and if he wants to send it, I mean, look, I'm not going to tell him not to. If he sends it to me, then that means that Creative Accidents and me could join you guys in 2 weeks in drinking this drink.
Yeah.
That would be good.
I want to see because I want to know, other than us, to know, how do you guys like this taste?
There you go.
This is what I wanted to do.
It would be good if we could get reactions from somebody else on this ridiculous concoction.
This craziest drinks that we're drinking out of here. I mean, I want food bag.
So, okay, let's put this out to the greater audience just at large. So you've got 2 more weeks to find this ridiculous thing. It's called, the company is Swirl.
Mm-hmm.
This is whipped cream sparkling flavors. Whipped cream swirl sparkling flavors. 0 sugar. It comes in this big white and blue can, which is 23.5 ounces. It's 8% alcohol by volume, which is a fair amount.
Fairly high for a casual drink. Yeah.
I mean, this is a malt liquor, is what it is. It's a malt liquor that's zero.
But it says
sugar.
zero sugar again. This is what's puzzling me. Zero sugar and a drink like this. I have a feeling it's my guts saying something to me about the drink. Saying it. I don't know.
What it's telling us.
It's telling me. All. You think we should try it again?
We'll wait. So everybody has 2 weeks to see if they can use. Okay, go to swirlbeverage.com and use their integrated swirl finder, and you can look within 100 miles, and it supposedly will tell you if any carryouts or whatever are
They
selling.
can take a trip for a day or two and find a drink. What's the point? I mean, you all want to get out.
It's like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
And based on Uncle's review, you better hurry up and get over to the website because they might not be able to afford to pay for the next, renewal on their domain if it's as bad as Uncle says it is. So
I don't know, but that's this one. The last one was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I went to their social media, and it's like crickets on all their social media, you know? They like do all these posts, and it's interesting because they really went for it on the marketing. I mean, they have actual graphics, and they've done like all the photo shoots with the models and all this. They went out to the Strand or whatever and shot all these pictures of these babes with these cans of drinks that they're drinking, and they did the whole 9 yards. But like they put out the hashtags like, hey, if you're drinking this, like, let us know. But there's absolutely zero engagement. So it's just
I hate to see the people on the beaches drinking this stuff.
Yeah, you don't want
to. They'll probably throw up all over the place. No one inside.
Yeah, it's
I mean, that might look terrible. The standpoint of that.
It's kind of fascinating to see one of these things and just wonder, like, it's like this is this business somebody made. They came up with this idea, and apparently it just like
kicked off.
It seems like it just failed. So apparently, I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. They might make a comeback. I don't know, but my guess is they're not going to. But yeah, that's. You got another week 2 weeks. Swirl, whipped cream flavored, zero. It's a malt liquor. It's a weird. It would be like a sweet flavored thing, but it's zero sugar and a bizarre.
So crazy
flavor.
accents. You got another week to hold off for that week.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see who shows up in a week's time. But in the meantime, please do call into the show. I mean, you can call in tonight, 319-527-5016, or Skype, Charles Ottocelli on Skype. So do call. We're live. What do we got going on? We've got some people on Twitch. We got people on Twitch, a few. It's a fairly quiet night, though, altogether.
I hear one bang, bang. One bang just went. I'm like,
yeah, that was Creative Accents. He says, Uncle, I'm going to a hardcore Mexican flea market tomorrow to try to find you a stuffed armadillo beer holder.
Very good. I wouldn't mind that. And we'll send it it would send it to me, and then we'll have that one. I'll use that one just for a review for the beat drinks. What's so funny? So I mean, that'd be good. I liked that idea.
Creative Accents knows our address. It's on unclethepodcast.com. You can send us mail. Anybody wants to send us stuff, send it to our box. We've got the box. Address.
And they'll go right to his mailbox. Yep. He'll pick it up.
It's up at the website at unclethepodcast.com on the contact page. And then Creative Accents is asking, what's Uncle's T-shirt size? What do you say, Uncle? Large?
Yeah, large.
Medium or large?
Large, medium, depending on what one.
Yeah.
I can take either.
In between medium and large. It depends on, the shirt. So either one of those would probably fit just fine. This should be interesting. So Creative Accents might be sending some mail here, Uncle. This is exciting. Thank you in advance.
Creative Accents. Thank you.
Creative Accents. We appreciate that. Yeah, an armadillo, a stuffed armadillo.
I wouldn't mind that. That'll be going out to the desert.
Yeah. Oh,
by the way, I got some news for you desert people.
Oh, here we go. Lay it on.
We may have a breaking action thing. I heard that the dingbat, man was speaking, will finally get things to these people.
Yeah, the dingbat.
Maybe so.
I'm not exactly sure who you mean by that.
The man that's selling.
The man. Well, no, Uncle, no.
That was his boys doing all this confusion.
No, Uncle, we're not name calling.
Not calling names.
Nobody's a dingbat, except for maybe me.
Yeah. Sidekick.
It's a long story. I've referenced this weeks prior, or many shows previous to this. Like it's a good story.
It's a promising thing kind of happened. Let's put it that way. I'll put it back on it. It's a promising thing that might be happening.
Things are looking good.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a project. It's been a long time in the making. But I've been optimistic from the start that everything would work out in the end. It appears as though that's might happen soon. I'm not going to say it will. I don't know yet. But when it does, we'll let you know, and maybe we'll have some sort of party out at Giant Rock, like I was saying, at some point. And things are looking good. But yeah, man, the story behind the whole house is. I might have to tell it on a Patreon episode.
Tell it on the Patreon episode.
We might have to do that.
Do that on the Patreon episode. I'm just giving you some heads up on it.
It's pretty
to the people.
It's pretty.
To my people that know what's going on, they would like to know.
So
even the people in the crack room.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Everything's good with that. I've again, I've been optimistic and things. It's just an odd situation, is all. That's all we'll say for now. But we will keep you posted. The UFO cult, we will restart that again. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy that had the UFO conventions out at Giant Rock. His name eludes. Oh, Van Tassel.
Van Tassel
was, I forget his first name now. George Van Tassel, I think, was the guy who he had all sorts of weird. I think he did books and maybe radio too about UFO stuff, and he would have huge UFO conventions at Giant Rock in Landers.
Why'd you come?
And the Integratron he had built because he got the plans supposedly channeled from alien beings for the Integratron, which is built at the base of the dirt road that you drive back to get to Giant Rock is the Integratron. So it's fun. I mean, Landers. Uncle, it's a cool place, right? You've been there.
Okay. It's a nice place.
You like it out there?
Like it out there listening to the owls. In fact, I heard a couple of owls here a couple of nights ago.
We have a lot of owls here. We do.
We have a lot of the owls. That would be nice. Owls sounding out there. Boy, out on the moon, underneath the moon, stars.
Mm-hmm.
You could hear anything out there.
Yeah. On New Moon, the night sky is amazing out there in Landers due to low light pollution out that way.
It's something you sit out there and lay down and you hear. You don't have to look. Just listen, and you got it all around you.
Great place to camp. Great place to go for when on a full moon. I'll say it's nice to do a night desert hike. I like to walk around at night around the desert because you can really see everything. It's really cool. I did that in Joshua Tree National Park. It was just so fun. And that's on a full moon. It's best to do that. And then on a new moon is the best time if you want to see the Milky Way. You're able to do that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that Milky Way.
Might see a UFO. Careful, or wait.
I'm still waiting on a flowing star. Still, I've been trying to wait for.
Shooting star? Is that what you're talking about?
I want to see.
You mean
one
like
now.
outside when you go out at night?
Yeah.
You never see any?
I didn't see one. I like that. Those are ones I like to see.
You just keep looking up. They'll show up. They show up. It's just a matter of time, Uncle. I see them. Yeah, owls, shooting stars, coyotes. Oh, the coyotes just drive the neighbors nuts around here. Ooh, it's scary.
Our dogs go crazy.
It's like a dog, but scarier.
Constantly barking and saying, "Quiet down there. We got something to bark at." That's what they're doing at up here. When they talk, they say, "I've got something to bark at. Stop bothering us." And you're saying, "Be quiet." You're yelling them back and forth. I get a kick out of that.
I get a kick out of people
How
that
the
really
dogs do that.
really get bothered by the coyotes like it's a problem or something. That's endlessly amusing to me.
They walk the streets here. What are we talking about? They walk the streets half the time.
Well,
sometime in the daytime. Especially small ones.
Yeah.
I've seen a few.
Yeah, they walk in the street all right.
Yeah.
And to that I say, what's the point? Are we afraid this is going to eat us or eat our small dog? Yes, it may eat your small dog. Well, so take precautions, I would say. Take precautions
and do not have them outside.
Nobody wants the dog to die, so do be careful there. I'm not going to take that away from anybody. Yeah. But if you're a human, I mean, just, keep your distance. It's going to be just fine. And so you have nothing to worry about. They were here first. They got here before. We showed up later. And
they
built our houses around where they live. So
and they didn't like the idea, so I could see their point.
They don't know any better to not like us, but if they did, they probably wouldn't like us very much.
Not now. So, now that we took over the neighborhood.
Yeah,
of course.
So, it's nothing to fret about. I always get excited when I see any kind of wild animal. It's exciting to come across animals, isn't it, Uncle?
Yeah. We saw these crazy parrots.
Oh, there are parrots out this way. Yes,
we're running around. We've seen a couple of them.
There are some
blue. What are those other things?
Birds?
Like birds.
Wait, they're blue colored. Are you talking about blue colored bird? Is that it?
Yeah. They walk around.
They walk around
in the desert a lot.
Oh, you're talking about a roadrunner?
Yeah, roadrunners. I like those things. Those things move. Run around. I saw one that's going back the other way. Went up one time. Went up there one weekend, and I saw this thing take off. Looked like an airplane.
Meep, meep.
Yeah, beep, beep, exactly.
Beep, beep.
It's exactly what they do in real life.
Whoa.
We do have roadrunners here. There's roadrunners out in Landers, too, of course. But, they're fun.
Yeah.
We don't have quail out here in Riverside, but they're out in Landers for sure.
Quail is a different kind of bird.
Yeah, quail are cool.
They're like, they hit the waters.
Creative Accidents is saying, I want to drink dollar store beer with you guys at the Desert House and look up and see a gang of Starlink satellites go by, and I want to see Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Believe me, I've been trying to search him since this guy was walking the earth. I've been trying to find him. It's
been a while, huh?
How long I've been trying to find him. Now, for Sasquatch, if we ever find one of them, oh, man, that's going to be something to see.
I hear that out in the desert, it's Yucca Man is the strange cryptid beast that you see out there.
Cricket Man? I never heard of that.
Something called Yucca Man, I guess, is this weird thing with red eyes that walks sideways that you see at night sometimes out in the desert.
I never heard that.
I only know about it from listening to the... oh, God, what the hell is the name of the show? It's the Desert Oracle Radio. Yes, gosh, I forgot it. With Ken Lane as a host. Yeah, he mentions stories about Yucca Man quite a bit. He lives out that way, so you can hear about Yucca Man on there. Maybe we'll see that thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, it might show up. It might find anything. Tell the truth. You start getting out there, set up, and have everything done working up there. Moving the stuff in when he's ready to move in, it's going to be interesting.
Move on in when you're ready. Yeah. So everything looking good on that end, like we were saying before. Everybody has a directive to find this drink for 2 weeks from now. We're off next week. Still doing a live show tonight. Hey, maybe we've got some people over on Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, hey, guess what? You could call in. I know you're on your computer, but you might still have a phone. And you can also, if you prefer to stay on your computer, use Skype. So
you can use Skype. Go to Chuck. Send us in.
Yeah.
Send you in over.
So Chuck on Skype is Charles.Ocelli. So through Skype, send a message to Charles.Ocelli or call in 319-527-5016. we want to take your call. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Tell us about Sasquatch. Tell us about what wild animals live near you. We have quite an array of wildlife around here, which I am happy about.
Yeah.
Lizards.
Lizards. More talking about lizards now. Actually, his wife saw a nice sized lizard right by the van one day.
Look out.
And Nana was coming out of the house. Wouldn't even know what it was.
We have a question from Creative Accidents. Uncle, what's latest on Netflix?
Oh, been watching this sword one. It's a sword movie with he's killing ghosts. And I'm in the middle of that show. He's killing ghosts, and he's a monster, more or less, killing ghosts out of people's, I guess, minds. And, you know.
A monster that kills ghosts with a sword?
With a sword. And
is this...
witches. Excuse me, no. It's witches.
Witches?
You don't like witches.
Okay.
It's witches that he doesn't like. And he's a witch hunter. Is what you call hunter. That's what I made a mistake. Witch hunter. Right.
And he has a sword.
Yeah.
That's what's going on?
Yeah.
You're watching the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s show, I know.
Well, yeah. Something S.H.I.E.L.D., I've seen that. That was over.
Okay.
I already finished watching that.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you never seen it?
No.
It's on replay. It's on a thing you could actually turn on. You can watch it.
No, I don't think I will.
If you wanted to see it.
I don't.
Well.
I see it.
You're talking about
Uncle, I'm breaking the rule of the show where I'm negating what you're saying. I'm sorry, but I feel that strongly that I don't want to see that. But I'll watch other stuff. I've been watching old stuff that I'd seen years ago that I'm rewatching, and then some newer stuff. Chuck would enjoy this. I'm watching a lot of animated shows. Like Xavier Renegade Angel. I've been watching those. That show's hilarious.
Angel.
I like the Steve Brule show, the Check It Out show. We've been watching some of them.
Oh my God!
So he was talking the other night. I can hear him laughing.
Yeah,
what the heck he was laughing at? But
and Rick and Morty. For the first time seeing Rick and Morty. I haven't seen that the whole time since it's been out. So starting to watch that. So.
Oh well, Rick and Morty is brilliant, but. Those other things, I would need to dollar store test about half a dollar store to enjoy. I mean,
no Xavier Renegade Angel.
No, I can dig it, but only for so long. Like I can only take it for a little while, because it's just like the Xbox must be broken. I just like something is wrong.
That's all part of the joke, though. That's all part of it is the visual and like I don't know. I think it's hilarious.
It's bizarre, but Rick and Morty is the complete package. I mean, but Xavier's underrated, true. But honestly, like to go for more than 15 minutes with that thing, I better be drunk. I better.
Are these movies funny?
I think they are.
Well, I mean, he's going crazy. I'm in my room, and he's going crazy. What the heck's he laughing at?
He's aching for a spiritual awakening.
Yeah, right. It's just
laughing. What's going on?
It's so good. It's actually, I don't know. To me, it's working on a lot of different levels, and I don't know. I got a weirdo sense of humor. So
you're my mother, but I don't know you. Just like what? What just happened?
This is the perfect place for my rebirthening. Like just the use of language,
especially after I consume eggs. Like what? Just yeah, it's I don't know, man. But Brule, you got to be drunk for. I mean, there's no two ways about it.
You like that show, surely, right? Or you like it or no? You don't like it?
No, I don't like Brule. I don't like his stuff. I don't like any of the
Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric stuff. No, I don't like them. They drive me nuts.
Okay.
I liked the Go to the Mayor show that they had for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everything else is just like, I don't know. It's just, again, if intoxicated, it can be fun. But
have you seen that sword show that we was up here talking about?
Yeah. Oh no, I watched some of that sword show, and I know why you like it. It's, you know what? I get it. I get it. It's not something that holds my attention long though. I keep trying to, I've looked at it a couple of times and it's like, okay, but for me, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too simple-minded. I'm getting into animated stuff like, Paradise PD and weird things like this at this point because they ended Archer. I'm not happy about that. South Park is terrible. And there's a huge array of all kinds of anime at this point that is just everywhere, so it's hard to know what's what. No, I can't get into that Tim and Eric stuff, man. The Go to the Mayor thing was kind of funny, but and now you ever see Pickles, the Pickles the dog one?
No, is that a newer one?
Mr. Pickles.
Huh.
He's a dog.
No.
They've actually got a spin-off show to that now, and it's crazy. Mr. Pickles is an evil dog, and it's good. It's in the same kind of vein as like a Metalocalypse, which I really miss. Metalocalypse. You saw Metalocalypse, right, Aaron?
No. See, I purposely watched the first episode of that the other day because I've never seen it, and I've only seen that, and I didn't really like the first one. I was like, I don't know.
Oh, no.
Like, I want to like it so bad.
Keep going because the ludicrous nature of what goes on that show is hilarious. First show, so you got the coffee song already then, right?
Yes, the coffee.
Yes.
Yes.
I need coffee. I appreciated that. Somebody sent me the birthday song from that cartoon on my birthday. I thought it was hilarious, and I'd forgotten about it, and I really miss Metalocalypse. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The idea that a death metal band would have like this huge mass popular appeal on itself is just ridiculous.
They're the most relevant thing in the world. So much so that the military-industrial complex fears them.
Yeah.
That is just absolutely so hilariously ludicrous. It's the best.
Yeah. That made me laugh. That did. But then after that, I was like, I don't know. Like, we'll see. I'll keep up.
You got to keep going because I know you will love Roxo the Rock and Roll Clown.
Sounds funny.
His whole thing is I do cocaine. That's pretty much him, and he's just nuts. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a whole thing there. Their parents come to visit them. There's so many good episodes, and they live in that castle, and they've got their servants, and oh man.
Yeah.
It's a wild evolution, and it's craziness. I mean, it's got nothing to do with commentary. It's just pure insanity. Starting with the idea that a death metal band is the most relevant thing on the planet.
Yeah, I know. That cracked me up for sure.
So anybody who's ever been involved in death metal has got to appreciate this because it's like this is what would happen if.
Yeah. If that actually were the case, if everybody actually liked the genre.
That's not metal. I don't know what that is, but that's not metal. It's hilarious. Anyway, but again, niche. Rick and Morty, wide appeal. Metalocalypse, niche. Anyways, I'll shut up. I'm sorry. You bring up animation, and I go, yeah. Oh, okay, let's go see what you got.
No. I'm liking Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, as you're saying, is polished. It's a wide appeal. Everybody can appreciate it. It's Well,
what's hilarious about the fact that you say it's polished is that now I don't know how the shows are created now, but in the beginning they were literally created with just a loose idea and an ad-libbing character actor, and then they animated in reverse order, like, here, do the voiceover, now we'll animate around it.
Yeah.
Which is, at some points you can see why that's not a good idea, but it's so funny because it's almost so bad it's good when it goes that way. And I got to tell you, man, it's wild. It's like, I can't believe that somebody sat down, did this, and then just decided to animate it. It's like, how many more things, Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that one episode, they kind of explicitly tell you that because they're watching the TV channel or the TV channels from every possible dimension, and they're like, wow, these shows really have a loose improvisational feel to it. It's because like all they did was just improvise this nonsense, and then they the actors just made up stuff, they record themselves saying that, then they animated to that.
I mean, really, at one point, I think it's Dan Harmon really actually laughing hysterically at how stupid it was, what he just said, is still left in the soundtrack. Where it's like, the show's called Two Brothers. two brothers. That's it. Just, two brothers. Oh. And like you're listening to him, like, actually go, God, this is dumb. And they animated it. So, it's just, I don't know.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I enjoy the animation. You know that, Chuck. Anything else, Uncle? What else are you watching? Anything that the audience needs to know about?
I've been slacking off on some of these things.
Slacking off at actually watching TV.
Yeah, trying to.
It's a good thing to slack off at, Uncle.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of crossword puzzles,
No,
right?
I've been doing the crosswords. I got so many. I got a wit mission now to do. I got a load things to send back to a guy because he said,
"Oh yeah,
I got a mission. You can send them back." I was okay. You can send them back, and I'm working on that. So I've been working on
crosswords done.
I'm doing a lot of crossword puzzles, giving the kids a lot of ones to do.
Oh, Uncle, Creative Accidents is asking about King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh, yeah. We saw that one. That one, I was interested.
We watched that together.
I saw that one. That one was very good. I liked it because I knew something at the end would happen. They would be friends.
Oh, you kind of predicted that would happen.
I predicted it because of what the beginning sounded like. Was like they're bad men and they're fighting each other. But then until this crazy robot one came.
Mechagodzilla.
Yes. Mechagodzilla.
Spoiler alert.
That made them to be friends. If you believed it or not on that show, when you saw that, right, that's sidekick, that was when they became friends after they were going after that fake guy.
Yeah, it's the old concept of the shared enemy, or like the two that are supposed adversaries have the same cause that they need to work toward. Seen this a lot in different fiction. So yeah, they insinuate that at the start that Godzilla isn't really wanting to even harm people, but it's coming up to civilization to destroy things for another purpose, which ends up being a good purpose.
Is this a new Kong versus Godzilla movie?
Yeah, this is the new one.
Oh,
the new one that just came out, last 2 weeks or a week ago?
Yeah, it came out like a week or two ago.
A week or two ago it came out.
It's on the HBO Max.
It's on the MK Max.
We watched that.
So if you get that, you can put it on that and see.
Yeah, we did watch it. It was pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was okay. Yeah.
Well, like again, the old sidekick Top Boy's still waiting. The Top Boys are still waiting.
Top Boys? Who's the Top Boy? That sounds
Top
like
Gun.
Oh, Top Gun.
Top Guns are still waiting.
I thought that was like one of the credits of the Godzilla versus King Kong.
Well, that
Top Boy was, and then that's like somebody's job is Top Boy.
Yeah, Top Boy too.
It sounds like one of the job titles that they give to people on this.
They do that. They do that too.
I think I've seen that.
They do that too. But I'm just saying now.
Top Boy.
Where is what's his name? Talking about this Top Gun now for a moment.
Oh yeah. Top Gun 2 coming
he's
out
waiting,
soon.
Yeah, he's waiting to do that with Pierce. I think that's this summer. It's coming with so that way you can talk about it with Pierce Redmond. Who knows where that's going to premiere though? Will it be only in theaters, or do you need one of the streaming services to see it?
It might be. It might be what we have.
We don't know. We don't know. Yeah.
That's going to be
I
interesting.
feel like they're trying to hold out for the theater, and they have been this whole time, but I can't tell. I mean, they've been releasing so many things just streaming, but I get the feeling they're still holding out for the theater on that one.
Well, if they're waiting on it, it's only for a couple more time. First, got to have the people that want to go to it make sure they're okay.
You know, Top Gun 2 is a little bit like the Desert House.
I would thought that was going to come up.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to come up. That's what the next question was going to come up to. I was going to
see the similarity.
The Desert House that they're waiting on. It looked just like it. I mean, in fact, I got a picture of it on my phone.
Wait, the Desert House looks just like Top Gun?
Yeah.
You're talking about the part in Top Gun where he's like riding a motorcycle, like the first. Yeah, well, it was filmed in San Diego. It's not far away, really.
Not from there. No, not from there. San Diego's what? A mile to
south, a little ways.
South, a
little bit
mile and a half to drive.
San Diego County. I mean, that was filmed on base.
Yeah. It had to be on base because there's a lot of soldiers here. And I know that had to be set on
Navy base down there. Yeah, I can't Camp Pendleton, I think maybe they filmed that down there.
Right.
Among other places. But, yeah, I mean, San Diego County is vast, too, and it goes inland. And there's some interesting desert areas in San Diego County. Anza Borrego Desert's quite nice.
In fact, they went a weekend in San Diego one weekend. Nana and your wife.
I didn't go, yeah.
No, you didn't go. Them two did.
Yep.
I'm sure that everybody's waiting for this one.
Yeah, I think so.
There's going to be a lot of talk about.
There's going to be a lot. There was a lot of chatter when they did the preview, and then it kind of faded, and it's always on the back burner. When it comes out, they'll be talking about it.
I know they will be.
It'll be big.
This is absolute. We saw the reviews. Actually saw some reviews of it on my phone.
You did.
They showed reviews.
Okay.
And it is different. I gotta say, it looks different than the first one. Very much a lot of different.
Hope it's a little different. I don't want it to be the exact same movie.
Not the same track movie, but it is completely different kind of way he's doing, way he reacts to things.
Oh.
And he is, I can give you this, he is the teacher. That's what I'm going to say.
You found that out, did you?
I found that out. Okay. But that's all I'm going to tell you.
Right.
But what I saw.
So maybe a different acting method for Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, right. He'll be on the ground, I think, not flying much. Maybe, I don't know.
Hard to say.
But let's
Hard to say.
He could be the leader of them.
Should be interesting.
That is going to be interesting.
Hope they bring up the F-35.
They'll show up. And they're going to have that ones on the boat, on the carrier. They're going to have that boat carrier with them taking off again.
They'll probably feature it like it's like the coolest thing ever made or something. Like, look at this awesome thing. Yeah.
They're flying off and going flying. They're flying out. And then they're going to be shooting in the sky.
I hope that they do that so I can laugh at it and cry at the same time. I like to laugh. I like to cry.
I'm curious, though. I'm still curious about what the score is going to look like. I'm still wondering about that.
The love interest?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably good. I mean, it's usually how it works.
I have to judge the women in this thing. That's my department, of course.
That's your department.
I'm going to see which one was the best out of all these ones I saw.
We shall see how that ends up.
Yeah.
It's too late for you to call in, everybody. We're at the end of the show.
End of the show, people. Lost out on the deal. Talk to me.
Remember, your mission is to find this beverage, Swirl, whipped cream flavored, sparkling flavor, 0 sugar.
You got another 2 weeks to look for.
You got 2 weeks to find it. We'll be drinking it, and we want you to call in to drink it with us. We will be doing a review on the show, hopefully with you, and we'll review it 1 to 10, and we'll all see how
everybody rated it.
We will.
I wanted to see how.
So join us in 2 weeks. Next week we're taking off.
Oh, I know why now. I understand why.
Yeah, we got some things.
I know. It had to dawn on me. Then I realized what it was.
There we go.
I know why.
Yeah, so we'll be back.
back.
In the meantime,
I need a break anyway, so.
Just go back into the old archives at UncleThePodcast.com. We got lots of shows.
Just read up on them all. Try to catch up if you haven't.
Yeah. And check our social media. You better be subscribed to that at Uncle Podcast, Twitter and Instagram at Uncle Podcast. We have a YouTube channel. We have the Twitch. We have Periscope attached to Twitter. So, follow all those things.
I've been watching the YouTube. I was on the YouTube listening to actually your show this today. A little
YouTube?
bit. Yeah, yes. You're on it.
Interesting. Okay.
You're on it talking about something.
Sounds good. I hope I knew what I was talking about. I might not have, but check that out.
Check that out.
See how that goes. UncleThePodcast.com is the website.
Yeah. And it had my emblem on the bottom of yours. Cool.
That's right. Okay. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. And, Uncle, why don't you take us home here?
Here's your show. Bye-bye. Boom, 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 boom.
No shout-outs.